Hello and welcome to this presentation on fundamentals of project management. In this presentation, we're going to be discussing something about project challenges. Like any other project, development projects face a series of challenges that make it difficult to reach the intended objectives. Among the most common challenges are limited funding, that is, the funds available for the project. Lack of management skills. The project might have good technical skills, but management skills may be limited. Poor infrastructure. Limited availability of resources. There is a challenging environment and extreme risk and security conditions. All of these elements are challenges that the project has that limit its ability to meet its goals. These challenges contribute to project failures. But some of these failures are caused by the organization and the lack of an organizational management practice. The most common reasons for project failures are poor defined objectives. There is lack of beneficiary input, no metrics to measure progress, inadequate planning, poor estimation of time and cost, unrealistic plans, limited communications. Weak leadership would also result in limited accountability and limited control mechanisms. All of these elements create a lot of strain on a project and are causes for some of the failures. Here's an example of what we mean by project challenges and the lack of an understanding between the different elements of a project. At the beginning, there is an understanding of how the problem is explained. The consultant or the person in charge of designing it has an understanding of it. Then a description of how the log frame describes the solution of the problem, how the indicators measure it, how it is proposed to the donor, then how it is documented, how it is implemented, how it is billed to the donor, how it is evaluated, and finally, our understanding what the actual beneficiary needs are in contrast direction of what actually happened. And that is one of the causes that having a lack of a common understanding of the process to manage a project can result in this type of problems. The results from a long-term evaluation of development projects by the World Bank have identified the following recurring problems. Again, we see a lack of shared perception, lack of commitment, lack of detailed and current project plans, and we'll understand more about current in this course, lack of adequate resources, lack of clear lines of authorities and responsibility, so poor feedback and control mechanisms, poor or no analysis of risk factors, and delays caused by bureaucratic administrative systems. Most of these problems can be addressed by a project management methodology. Well, a project management methodology is a set of interrelated phases, activities, and tasks that define the project process from start to completion. So we have an understanding, everybody, not only in the organization, but also in the projects, about all the different steps that are needed to manage a project. And these steps define the roles, define the responsibilities, and they have controls and help us manage the different interactions the project has with its environment, helps them manage risks, helps them manage the poor communications, helps them manage the relationship with the beneficiaries and the donor. In summary, the benefits of a project management methodology are an integrated and defined process. There are control of the project constraints. The team is able to perform their task in a coordinated and timely manner. The project is able to meet donor requirements. There is confidence on how the projects are done. The organization can make accurate predictions of project resource requirements. There is better control of the project through its life cycle. There is to integrate, coordinate, and track project activities and reduces the impact that risks have on the project. What we will see in this organizational process is that there are many elements that need to be coordinated in order for the project to be successful. So all of that elements, once they are coordinated, integrated in a simple methodology that everybody knows and understands, increases the chances for success. Thank you very much, and I invite you to see the next presentation.